Thanks. My name is Emmanuel Joquet. I'm community manager and content manager for the Wallonia Public Service and the Geomatics department. So, like Mark says, it will be a little bit different. I'm not a specialist, I'm not a geomatician, I'm not a developer. But what I want to talk about is the GeoChallenge. But before talking about the GeoChallenge, I want to speak a little bit about our geoportal, our public special information, and the related tools that goes with the special information for Wallonia. So first of all, the Wallonia geoportal. You have to know that how this geoportal comes to life. There is two big laws. The European law, perhaps you know it, it's INSPIRE directive that comes from Europe. And we have to translate in Belgium and in Wallonia this directive, and it's called the Infra-SIG decree for us. So the GIS infrastructure. And what's the government decide? It's very important. It's not only to take the INSPIRE directive and say, okay, we will put it in a decree. They have a big reflection on how to create a real infrastructure about Wallonia geospatial information, use tools, donc a really big reflection about the creation of this infrastructure. And the top of the iceberg about this infrastructure is the geoportal of Wallonia. But if you look at the geoportal in France, you will see that there is only a viewer. There is only the possibility to look at the information in this geoportal. In Wallonia, the geoportal has two purposes. The first one is important. It's a meeting point for the geomatics user community. So you have information about formation, about how to learn to use geomatics UT, how to find special data information, where you can start everything and so on and so on. But the most purpose is, of course, a showcase for the public special information. And you can find it on this address, geoportal.wallonie.be. So on the geoportal, you will find public special information. Alors, it's a single source of data from and about Wallonia. And all the advantages of this single source of data is that it is documented, of course, structured, modeled, regularly updated, interoperability because of the, of course, European directive, and known origin, very important for us. All this geospatial information, what I have to say is that there is synergies and transversalities. This data is not only about country planning or about territory. It's about economy, employment, mobility, support, finance. Donc there is a lot of different geospatial information, and the biggest producer is, of course, Wallonia Public Services. But you have also other partners or producers that are federal and public authorities. So a city, a province can meet us and say, I want to broadcast my information with your geoportal. It's possible. So there is a lot of public spatial information on this site. What are the tools that are available for all the community? Of course, the administration, but also some other users. The first one, it's a catalog. It's an online producer's catalog. It's called MetaWal for metadata Wallonia information. And it helps us create with the producers all the information and all the metadata of the data they want to broadcast, first of all. Second tools, very important also. We are a public service and we want that citizens can interact, can see our information. So not every citizen has specific tools, mapping tools or other tools, to interact, to see geographic information. So we decide to create and to develop a viewer, a specific discovery viewer called Wallon Map. Wallonia on map. It's easy to understand. And the last tools is for developers. It's called GeoViewer API. And there is a lot of documentation about all the tools a developer can use to create a specific viewer or specific programs for our administration or for the users of our geographic information. So just a slide to resume. You see there is a producers. We are the most important producers in Wallonia about public geographic information. But we create data and metadata where there is a single point of where you can find all this information. And then we create some tools for a lot of users, from the citizens to specialists, to private sector, companies, and also public services, of course. And now I will talk about the event, the competition, the GeoChallenge. Alors, why is this challenge? Why this competition? You see, there is a lot of usage or uses of our geographic information, but now with the open data, with a lot of more data that are on the market, with a lot more new way of working, we want to increase the use of geographic information, of public geographic information, and also we want to show that administration, public administration, can be there, can be on the podium, can be front runner for the use of public and create public information. So we create a competition called the GeoChallenge. The idea, it's a competition for small business companies and academic community. The only obligation in this competition is to use Wallonia spatial information. Not only this one, you can also have and ask other data from other organisms, private data, or why not create crowd mapping, other data. And the idea is to meet citizens of public administration challenges. Every day, the administration and the citizens face challenges. Where can I, how to have a better mobility? Where can I find some spots to work? And so on and so on. Donc we have created some challenges, and the idea is to find an answer with the GeoChallenge. Alors, for us, why create this GeoChallenge? It's to create solutions that are user-oriented. It's to develop the use of the special information. It's a possibility for us to explore new tools and new ways of working with the GIS community. Of course, we want to promote the Wallonia GeoPortal and the knowledge of the public services. And we want to break some old administration images. It's also possible for us, and it's an idea. You know, there is a huge legislation And when you want to work with administration, public administration, for some companies, it's very difficult. It has a lot of times, and sometimes we missed to work with these companies because they don't want to take time to answer all these obligations. So it's a possibility for us to work with some companies that don't want to enter a lot of work with administration papers. Alors, what are the agenda or the calendar? Sorry, the calendar. So the idea is not only have a hackathon of 3 days. It's to have a long way of working. So first of all, there will be a call for candidates. We will launch the challenges on the 7th of February. So what the candidates have to do is they have to say what challenge they want to answer, the data they will use, the technologies they propose to use, and also their concept. The end of the call is on the 15th of March. All the candidature, there is a jury, and the jury will choose for each challenge. There will be between 4 and 6 challenges, and for each challenge, the jury will choose 3 candidates. And these candidates will go further. They will have a kick-off meeting with the administration and the experts. They will work with a coach, a SPOC, a single person of contact. They will work on the first development, and they will go deeper with their solutions in front of administrations and users. And it will last during from the 16th March to the end of May. And at the end of May, we will have a GeoChallenge night, where a great event where each candidate will have the opportunity to present his solutions in front of the same jury. Donc, the jury is the same for the first selection and for the second selection. But this night there will be also a lot of digital technologies experts, administration experts, industries, real experts. A lot of people can see what the candidates have to present. So when the night is over, there will be a second selection, and in this case, only one candidate will remain per challenge. And during June and October, the candidates can can continuing to work on their solutions, development, and also deployment for the citizens or for the administration. So, first of all, a call, then a first selection, and then a last selection. Why one of you or one member of the community who can take part in this event or in this competition? First of all, there is a prize money for each second round candidate. Donc, each candidate which is chosen for a challenge and who go until the end of the event will have a prize money. The last prize money, or the last, we talk about 10,000 euro per candidate. But it will be clear in a few days, because we have a meeting with the government at this point. Second, it's the opportunity to work with administration, geomatics, and digital technologies experts. Develop your knowledge, work on new ideas and solutions with administration, make others aware of your business, some ads, some public, some ads and some public information will be made about this event, of course. What are the themes of the challenges? So for now on, we have 4 themes. First is environment and nature. For an example, the challenge will be how to prevent or have more security when you walk in some forest in Wallonia. Sustainable mobility is to help our agent or the members of the administration to have a better mobility, not only choose their car, but there is a lot of opportunities now, and we have the idea to propose a tool for that. Elderly assistance. It's difficult for some people to choose or to discover a rest home for some people. So we want to make that easier. And so small business support is the idea to make easier for some companies to find some place to work, like co-working places or simply working places. But all the challenges will be shown on the 7th of February when the GeoChallenge will be launched. Because we have, as I said, we have a meeting with the government in this week, and we will close all the challenges and all the prize money that goes with this GeoChallenge. But the themes are this one. Alors, who organizes and who coordinates this event? It's the Wallonia Public Service. This is the CIO team. The Wallonia Public Service CIO team is the team who is in charge of the digital transformation of the Wallonia Public Services. It's a new direction for the Wallonia Public Service, and also the Geomatics Department. And the other partner is Wallonia Digital Technology Agency, the ADN, with the Digital Wallonia program. And of course, who can take part in this GeoChallenge is the small business companies and the academic community, universities, high schools, and students association. So see you on the 7th of February on this site, geoportail.wallonie.be/geochallenge. You will have all the informations, all the challenges, and all the details about these events.
Okay, thank you very much.
And see. Thank you.